Hello everyone, and welcome to the Vital Bracelet characters video. This time I'm going to be looking at the final VBM card set for Kamen Rider. So that's volume 4. As of recording this and as I'm aware, there are no more Kamen Rider or Ultraman VBM card sets planned, nor are there any planned for the BE memory releases that we're now seeing. The non-Digimon ones, as far as I recall, it's just Tokyo Revengers and My Hero Academia that are currently being released, but that might change in the future. But in terms of Kamen Rider and Ultraman, this is it. So we have our Kamen Rider Ooze as well as our Kamen Rider Greed. So let's take a look. Again, I mentioned this in a few. I have limited knowledge about Kamen Rider. I only know about Kamen Rider W and 01, and that's it, I'm afraid. So this, I've no idea who this guy is. He looks pretty cool. He looks evil, I guess. And these guys, they're definitely the heroes, especially this one. He has like edgy friend energy, and he has like cop energy. But in any case, let's get this started. So we'll remove our holder here, which I somehow haven't lost. And we'll start off with the Ooze side, who I'm assuming is the good guy because he has a series named after him. And then there's also this one, which that's one evil looking hand, so I'm going to go about and say that that's the evil guy. Also, I know it's Ooze. I'm not sure if it's meant to be zeros or if it's meant to be the letter O, but it just looks like 000, which in Australia is our emergency number that you call, like if you want to get an ambulance or the police or a fire truck or something, the fireman, I guess. So it's our 911. I think the American one is, we have 000. So I'm just looking at this, trying my very hardest not to say, this is the Kamen Rider 000 VBM card from the well-known Kamen Rider series 000. So trying my best to not say that, but I can feel the Australian within me struggling not to say 000. Yeah, they look like zeros, but it said Ooze. And of course, we have our little guy, our little Kamen Rider guy, who is just a human, which is always funny to me. You just start with a human. And there's our first guy, and so we'll put him in storage. And we'll start up with our possibly evil-looking dude. This card looks fairly empty. It just says Greed. It's got no, other text there, and it just has the logo there. At least the Kamen Rider one says Kamen Rider above it. This one looks, I mean, greed, it's a negative term, so it sounds like it's a bad guy. So I'm going to go out on a limb and go by the fact that we just have this very evil looking hand, that this is indeed the bad guy, or, I mean, edgy guy, possibly? I don't know, it looks kind of evil. And that's what the Ultraman and Kamen Rider sets have usually done. They have, one VBM card has the good guys, and then the other one has, the not-so-good guys, not necessarily bad guys. Except for, I guess, the Ultraman Z one, which had Sevenger, which is, the robot they pilot, so they're not always the bad ones, but that seems to be how they split it out. I think the 01 one as well had, the still good guys on it. Well, that looks like an error. I'm assuming it's not, because it's the same as the logo on the DIM card, or the VBM card rather. Oh, it's squished. Oh, it's flipping. It's a coin. It just looked like, the old "this image cannot be displayed" image from Netscape. That's what it reminded me of. And we've got a little coin, which is kind of ominous. It doesn't start with a dude, it starts with a coin. And of course, before we finish up, let's check out those backgrounds. So I went past it, of course I did. The VBM cards always have a unique background. Ooh, that is cool! That reminds me of a haunted mansion or something. Or one of those point-and-click adventure horror games for PC from like the early 2000s and late 90s. I'm going to put the holder back in. Like, that's pretty cool. And now we'll check out the ooze side one. We'll go back to storage, put the coin away, bring out our dude, and he gets like another cityscape, which is, from what I can remember, pretty standard for the Kamen Rider one. So he gets to hang out on a nice cityscape. It could be Odaiba. It could also not be. But I'm trying to remember any other bridges and rivers, and the main ones that I've been to and actually paid attention to are Odaiba. Oh no, it could be Nagoya. Nagoya is near, like, got some bridges and got some water. But the Digimon fan in me says it's always Odaiba. It could also just not be a real place. That is also a possibility. But yes, so that's the VBM card set Kamen Rider 04 volume. And as far as I'm aware, yeah, the last Kamen Rider one. So did we ever get W? I know I have them all, but I can't remember if we got a Kamen Rider W one. Which, it would be surprised me if we didn't, actually, because that, maybe it's just because it's the first one I heard of, the first series I heard of, but I feel like that's like a fairly popular one. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I can't remember if there is one. This is probably going to age badly in 5 seconds when I look through my VBM cards and go, oh, there was one. But in any case, that's it for unboxing of the 4th and probably final Kamen Rider VBM card set. Let me know your comments and thoughts about the series or VBM cards or any questions you have about them, and I'll do my best to answer them. Do that and more in the comments section below. Like this video for these sick green buttons. I was always a fan of the fact that the anniversary Kamen Rider and Ultraman ones came with, like, you know, highlights. It wasn't just standard, just black, like the black barter bracelet. It has, like, highlights, which is pretty cool. But in any case, subscribe if you haven't already, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!